Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India, India's voice to the world. This is Sports Bus with me, Deepika, and coming up in the next half an hour. India reaches historic double-digit medal mark at Paralympics with 25 medals in India's kitty. Indian para-athletes to be in action at para-athletics and powerlifting on day 9 in run-up to creating history. India's ace javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra qualifies for the final of Diamond League, which is to be held in Brussels on 13th and 14th September. Sabalenka to face Pegula in the finals of the US Open. In men's category, Sinner all set to face Draper for a spot in the finals. And Cristiano Ronaldo scores his 900th career goal in Portugal's home Nations League game, says achieving 900 is not an easy feat. And now let's begin with all the latest action from Paris Paralympics. To begin with India's latest medal update that has come from para-judo category, Kapil Parmar has become the first Indian judoka to win a Paralympics medal with a bronze in hand in men's 60 kg J1 category. Kapil defeated Brazil's Eliotton de Oliveira in medal clash. Parmar produced a superlative performance, dominating his opponent from start till finish to record a 10-0 victory in the bronze medal contest. Kapil hails from Shivor, a small village in Madhya Pradesh, and is the youngest of 4 brothers and a sister. His father is a taxi driver, while his sister runs a primary school. Talking about today's schedule now, as the Paris Paralympics is in action on day 9, the Indian para contingent will once again look forward to add more medals to their kitty with various events lined up for the day. India can expect medal in para powerlifting as Kasturi Rajamani will be in action in women's 67 kg final category at 8:30 p.m. in the evening according to Indian Standard Time. Bhavna Ben Chaudhary will also play in women's javelin throw F46 final. Her game will take place at 10:30 p.m. according to Indian Standard Time. Para-athletes Soman Rana and Hokato Seema will also be in action in men's shot put F56 and F57 final at the same time tonight. Indian athlete and reigning world champion Simran advanced to the semi-final of women's 200-meter T12 event at the ongoing Paris Paralympics. Simran, accompanied by his guide Abhay Singh, topped her heat with a timing of 25.41 seconds. After winning a gold medal at the Paris Paralympics, Harvinder Singh, who bagged India's first ever gold medal in para-archery at Paralympics, expressed happiness and said it is a moment of pride to see the national anthem playing at international podium. Take a listen.
जी बहुत प्राउड फील हो रहा है जी, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि जो सालों की मेहनत थी, जो सपना देखा था 2012 में जब आर्चरी शुरू करी, वो आज पूरा हुआ पेरिस पैरालंपिक्स में। इससे पहले भी ब्रॉन्ज जीत चुका था, लेकिन गोल्ड का मज़ा ही अलग है, तो वो सपना आज पूरा हुआ। जो स्टेडियम था वो आर्चरी की जो एरिना था वो भरा हुआ था दर्शकों से, और जो हमारा ट्राइकलर है, राष्ट्रध्वज है, वो ऊपर जा रहा है, राष्ट्रगान बज रहा है।
Moving on, Indian para shuttler Nitesh Kumar, who bagged gold medal in the badminton men's singles SL3 category, said on Wednesday that winning gold and getting to hear India's national anthem play at the Paralympics was a dream come true for him. Nitesh talked exclusively to DD India's Narayan Singh upon his return and his arrival in India from Paris. Let's take a listen to him.
Indian para-athletes have shattered the record created in the Tokyo Paralympics, and in Paris they have won more medals than that of the Tokyo Games. And right now I am joined by Nitesh, who won gold medal in the para badminton. Nitesh, congratulations, a stupendous achievement. And talking about this, you won gold. So how big this achievement is for you personally?
First of all, thank you so much for the wishes. It means a lot to me, and especially because India has successfully retained the title of men's single SL3 champion in para badminton, which was won by Pramod Bhagat Bhaiya in Tokyo Paralympics. So while stepping into he missing out the Paralympics, it was an add-on responsibility for me to go out there and retain the championship title. And being the number one seed and world number one, I was confident about doing my best and being in the final. And I took one match at a time, and I'm glad ki I kept my calm and my composure during a full pressured final. The crowd was amazing. There were supporters of England and Indian people, and I'm so proud of myself that I was able to perform my best at the right time when it was needed, because before the finals I was 0-8 down in head-to-head with with Daniel Bethel from England. So this was my first win against him, and it could not have been more special than being the Paralympic final. And so I'm very happy and proud of myself that I could contribute the most important gold medal for para badminton in Paralympics, which we had to retain.
Nitesh, talking about the crowd, about the audiences, the stadiums were jam-packed. A large number of people were there to support you from all over the world. So how you look this thing that there was no difference between the crowd if you talk about the Olympics and Paralympics. So the interest of the Paralympics is big among the masses?
Yeah. When we were watching Olympics, we saw how immense and crazy the crowd were during the Olympic Games, when we saw our Indian badminton contingent playing at the Paris Olympics. And we usually don't have crowd in para badminton sports, and we had very few experiences about having a full packed crowd like Asian Para Games 2018 and 22. So we also had that extra pressure that we have to play in front of 7,000, 8,000 audience at the Paris Paralympics. But the level of the sport and the level of how people showed up to support us, the teams, the other contingent members, they were there. The officials of PCI and SAI used to come to support us during our matches, and everything boosted us and gave us the much needed confidence to perform at our best. And especially during the final, I kind of detached myself from crowd. I could just hear the Indian supporters support, and way the crowd responded to my win, and they were chanting Jai Mata Di in the crowd, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, and also everything felt very, very great to me, and I can't express those things in the words, especially being the national anthem played during the podium medal ceremony, and the national flag going high. It made almost everyone cried at the venue, because everyone saw it was a very close game. I won 23-21 in the third set, and I could see and feel what it means to everyone who were present there, and everyone who were there in India who were watching the game. And I've received a number of messages and wishes from Indian social media followers and everyone, from my family members and everything. So it means heavenly to contribute the medal and have so much love from the Indian people.
Nitesh, if you talk about the support the Indian athletes right now are getting from the government, it is SAI or the top schemes is there. Also the Prime Minister of India talking to, first time it has been witnessed that nowhere in the world the Prime Minister is talking to and just encouraging the athletes. How you look this change of scenario in the Indian sports?
See this thing, especially we experienced this for the first time in the Asian Para Games 2018, when Prime Minister Sir met us after the conclusion of the Asian Para Games, and that motivated athletes very hugely and very heavily. And then since then, after every major event, he has invited players, and he has met everyone personally. We granted them wishes and gave his blessing to everyone.
The way the athletes are getting the support from the system, the Prime Minister calls them, and definitely it acts as a morale booster and acts as a catalyst in the Indian sporting arena. With camera person Jagmohan, Narayan Singh, DD India, Delhi.
So India's progress at the 2024 Paris Paralympics has been nothing short of history, with the country achieving its best ever podium finish so far. India has secured 25 medals as of now. That includes 5 gold, 9 silver and 11 bronze medals, outperforming its previous record set during Tokyo Paralympics. Here's a report that tells you all about India's achievement.
Indian para-athletes are on a roll in the ongoing Paris Paralympics, with the country achieving its best ever performance so far, surpassing their previous best medal tally of 19 medals they won at Tokyo. The success is largely due to government support, increased funding and better facilities for athletes. 22-year-old Avni Lekra continued her remarkable run in parachuting by winning gold in the 10-meter air rifle standing SH1 category, solidifying her status as one of India's top Paralympic athletes. While 26-year-old Sumit Antil delivered an outstanding performance, breaking all previous Paralympic records in the F64 javelin throw event, retaining his Tokyo title and securing another gold for India. 35-year-old Dharambir set an Asian record in the seated F51 club throw event, clinching gold with a throw of 34.92 meters. Shuttler Nitesh Kumar won gold in SL3 men's singles para badminton, continuing India's dominance in this sport since it debuted in the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. Shuttler Suhas Yatiraj, who is also an IS officer, returned with another silver from Paris. Although 84 participating para-athletes in Paris were supported by government schemes, were given foreign exposure, mainly in form of international competitions and guided by international experts. Rio 2016 and Tokyo 2020 were the games that put India more firmly on the Paralympic map. 19 athletes from 5 sports traveled to Brazil in 2016, almost double the contingent that competed in London, resulting in 4 para-athletics medals. At Tokyo 2020, India sent 54 athletes in 9 sports, a huge record in terms of participation, and they delivered unprecedented success, winning 19 medals. At the Hangzhou 2022 Asian Games, 303 athletes participated across 17 sports and brought home a record 111 medals, the most India has ever won at an international multi-sport event. These achievements and growth of Indian para-athletes shows India's rise in para-sports. Sports Desk, DD India.
And the first batch of para-athletes from the ongoing Paris Paralympics, including bronze winner Deepti Jivanchi, were felicitated by India Sports Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia on Thursday. The Sports Minister also felicitated the coaches and the support staff during the ceremony. Sports Minister expressed his admiration and appreciation of the athletes and said that the sport was not just about winning medals but more.
देश के खिलाड़ियों ने अपना गौरव तो बढ़ाया है, लेकिन साथ में आप लोगों ने देश का भी गौरव बढ़ाया है। आपने चैलेंज को भी चैलेंज दिया है और देश का नाम रोशन करा है। आप देश के करोड़ों युवाओं को आपसे प्रेरणा मिलेगी। आप में से प्रेरणा लेके कई फिजिकल चैलेंज होगी कई लोगों को, लेकिन उससे आप जिस तरह से चैलेंज को स्वीकार करके सफलता को अचीव करा है, सफलता पाई है, वैसे हर फिजिकल चैलेंज जिसको है, ऐसे लोगों को आपसे प्रेरणा लेके आगे बढ़ने के लिए अपनी दिशा सुनिश्चित होगी।
And now let's get you all the latest from the ongoing US Open. In women's singles category at the US Open, a second seed, Aryna clinched a spot in her second straight US Open final with a gritty 6-3, 7-6 victory over 13th seed Emma Navarro on Thursday night. The former world number 1, Sabalenka, finished as the runners-up to Coco Gauff at last year's edition of US Open. Meanwhile, American Navarro, who was contesting in her first Grand Slam semi-final, pushed the second set into a tie-break from 5-3 down. With this victory, 26 years old Sabalenka becomes the first woman to reach back-to-back US Open finals since Serena Williams did so in 2018 and 19. Sabalenka has reached all 4 hard-court Grand Slam finals during the last 2 seasons. Sabalenka will now play Jessica Pegula in Saturday's final after the American rallied to defeat Karolina Muchova in the second semi-final. On the other hand, in men's singles category, world number 1 Yannick Sinner will take on 25th ranked Jack Draper for a place in the finals in the men's singles semi-finals category on Friday. Top seed Sinner defeated 2021 US Open champion and 2-time runners-up Daniil Medvedev. Sinner is the only top 10 man to make it to the semi-finals, with number 12 Taylor Fritz due to face US Open compatriot Frances Defoe, ranked 20th in other last 4 duels. Britain's Jack Draper made his first semi-final at the Grand Slams with a 6-3, 7-5 and 6-2 victory over Australia's Alex de Minaur. Moving on to athletics now. Olympic medalist javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra has qualified for the Diamond League finals on Friday. Diamond League finals will take place in Brussels on the 13th and the 14th of September. Along with Neeraj, Anderson Peters, Jacob, Julian Weber, Adrian Murdery and Rodrigue Dean have also qualified for the final and will be competing for the coveted title. Neeraj Chopra officially qualified for the Diamond League despite competing in just 2 of the 4 events in the year. The Diamond League final is a prestigious event in the World Athletics calendar. This will be Neeraj's 3rd consecutive appearance at the Diamond League final. Neeraj had won the 2022 edition of Diamond League and finished as the 2nd best in the year 2023. On to soccer now. Greatest of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 900th goal in match against Croatia at the Nations League encounter. With this achievement, Ronaldo says he is confident that he can make it to 1,000 goals as well. Here's a report. In a major landmark achievement, greatest of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo scored his 900th goal in Portugal's home Nations League game against Croatia. Interestingly, the goal was also his 131st for his country. If you take a look at the illustrious career of Ronaldo and his 900-figure journey, then Ronaldo scored 68 goals for club Al Nassr, 101 for Juventus, 145 for Manchester United, 131 for Portugal, 450 for Real Madrid, 5 for Sporting CP, which now means that Ronaldo sits at a very high figure. Ronaldo's first ever goal came for Sporting Lisbon in a league game against Moreirense on the 7th of October in the year 2002. And after 22 years, Ronaldo sits in first place with Messi in second on 838 goals from 1,069 games. However, the A-star says that he is not done yet and wants to reach the 1,000 milestone. Speaking to his former Manchester United teammate Rio Ferdinand in an interview on his YouTube channel, Ronaldo said he was confident that he could hit the milestone within the next couple of years. The former Real Madrid and Manchester United icon's incredible feat is all the more remarkable given the fact that he is still going strong at 39 years of age. Sports Desk, DD India. Moving on, Victor Osimhen has sealed a 1-season loan move to Galatasaray from Napoli's Serie A squad. Osimhen, who was a target for many clubs in recent transfer window, now says that he is really excited to join the Europa League team. Take a listen. Victor Osimhen, who mulled on joining Real Madrid, PSG or an elite English club this summer, ended up at a Europa League team signing for Galatasaray on loan from Serie A side Napoli. Galatasaray will pay €6 million net to the 25-year-old Nigeria international for 2024-25 season, adding that the agreement lasts until the end of June.
When I heard of the interest from Galatasaray, it was very easy decision to make coming here. I know Gala is a very big family club, and the fans are amazing because I have a friend that actually played for Gala before, Enrio Yekuru. He's my very good friend, and he spoke a lot about the club and its people and the fans, and it was quite easy for me to, to come here. And then when I came at the airport, I saw the way it was surprising to me, the way they received me. And this is an important thing for me as a football player. And now I am really geared to make sure I give my all for them and for the common good of the club. And I'm really excited for this project.
Osimhen signed a contract extension with the Italian club last December through to 2026 with a reported release clause of 130 million euros. He was a target for a number of clubs in the recent transfer window, with Saudi side Al Ahly and Premier League club Chelsea linked with a move for the Nigerian. The striker was not included in Napoli's 23-man Serie A squad for the current campaign, with the club signing Belgium forward Romelu Lukaku seemingly as a replacement. Sports Desk, DD India. Time to take a short break, but still to come on DD India Sports Pass. Ugandan sports officials expresses condolences and sadness on Ugandan Olympic marathon runner Rebecca Cheptiagi's death.
New challenges need new strategies, and technology is already impacting the way we live and we farm.
Based on the spikes and insights which our algorithms suggest, we alert the farmers or whoever the warehouse owner is about what exactly is happening in which part of your warehouse.
The weather in Meghalaya definitely one of the center points of how we design these systems. And let's look at all of this together in terms of what are the solar irradiance that they're getting. Try and design a system that is designed to work in that situation.
It's a pretty good living. Greenhouses have improved the lives of 80 or 90% of Almerians.
Our supply chain is farm to door. We supply traders directly, bringing benefits to both.
Welcome back after that short break. And now it's time to get you all the latest from soccer and Euro 2024. Now, Euro 2024 champion Spain were held to a dull goalless draw with Serbia in Nations League Group 4, ending a 9-game winning streak and dropping their first point since March. After a very successful European Championship campaign, Spain were unable to battle past Serbia in a match where they dominated possession. The Spanish team was missing key players due to injury and suspensions and were unable to convert 22 scoring attempts. Spain's manager Luis de la Fuente admitted that they lacked mostly in everything during the first half and missed out on some golden opportunities to score. Spain and Serbia are second on 1 point in the standings, 2 points behind Denmark, who beat Switzerland by 2-0 on Thursday. Staying on soccer, two-time World Cup winner and one of the greatest goal scorers in US women's national team history, Alex Morgan announced her retirement from professional soccer. Morgan revealed that she is pregnant with her second child and she will play her final professional match on Sunday when her team, San Diego Wave, will host the North Carolina Courage. Morgan went on to her first national team training camp in 2009 and became one of the most famous female players in the world due to her prolific scoring, personality and one of the field work for women's sports and equality. The striker, who twice finished second in voting for FIFA Women's Player of the Year, ended her international career with 123 goals, 5th all-time in US's history.
I'm going to get to the point quickly. I'm retiring, and I have so much clarity about this decision, and I'm so happy to be able to finally tell you. It has been a long time coming, and this decision wasn't easy. But at the beginning of 2024, I felt in my heart and soul that this was the last season that I would play soccer. Soccer has been a part of me for 30 years, and it was one of the first things that I ever loved. And I gave everything to this sport, and what I got in return was more than I could have ever dreamed of. We're changing lives, and the impact we have on the next generation is irreversible. And I'm proud in the hand I had in making that happen, in pushing the game forward, in leaving it in a place that I'm so happy and proud of.
Bahrain upset Australia by 1-0 on the Gold Coast in the first match of round 3 in their FIFA World Cup 2026 qualifying campaign. Fans celebrated wildly after the final whistle at Robina Stadium as they stunned Australia courtesy of a late own goal from defender Harry Swatter. With the host down to 10 men, the match was headed for a scoreless draw on the Gold Coast until the defender deflected a shot from Abdullah Al-Khalasi into his own set. This marked Bahrain's first victory against Australia, which is ranked 56 places higher. Ugandan sports officials expressed their condolences and sadness upon hearing the news of the death of a Ugandan Olympic marathon runner, Rebecca Cheptegei, on Thursday, days after she was doused in petrol and set on fire by her own boyfriend.
And she was a jolly girl, very personable, but we also found out that she'd been having troubles with her partner in Kenya, domestic issues, and I think she had lodged a complaint with police. We never thought that it would become this tragic, resulting in her being, torched and then the fatal injuries that she suffered.
On to cricket now. New Zealand is also set to add Rangana Herath along with Vikram Rathore to the coaching staff for one-off test against Afghanistan in India. Herath has been appointed as spin bowling coach for the 3 upcoming tests in Asia, replacing former Pakistan spinner and coach Saqlain Mushtaq. On the other hand, Rathore has joined the Black Caps for one-off test against Afghanistan. Rathore has played 6 tests for India before becoming a selector for the national side in 2012. He recently led the formidable Indian batting unit under head coach Rahul Dravid as well. Black Caps coach Gary Stead said that both of them would not only bring new knowledge to the group but also insights into the local conditions. Indian Navy athlete Ansi Sochin declared as the best female athlete at the National Open Athletics Championship on Friday. Ansi won the gold medal in long jump at the National Open Athletics Championship at Bengaluru, securing her personal best jump of 6.71 meters. Ansi had earlier won the silver medal in Asian Games 2023 with a jump of 6.63 meters. And that's all for this edition of DD India Sports Pass, but do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code on the screen to download it right now. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I am Deepika Mehto, and from all of us here in New Delhi, thank you so much for watching Sports Pass. Namaskar.